Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Droids, I am heated! What we have today looks to be a whistleblower leak from the alleged beta program. WTF is this? CG, are you out of your minds? We've been asking for the gear changes, and instead what you guys give us is Omicrons, Relic 9, and now Datacrons? Mods and Conquest data disc breeding together. And here's the kicker of it all, it seems like. Imagine with me, just for a minute. Mods. Imagine you farm mods. They release certain mods in a given month. You invested the resources. You rolled the good speed. You think you're done. Nuh-uh! After 3 months, they delete it from your roster and make you start all over again. CG is trying to perfect the worst monetization scheme I have ever seen in a mobile game. Finding a way to keep you perpetually milking out your resources and money, and you don't get to keep anything. Now they're really taking mobile gaming to a least level. Holy cow, guys. I'm a little blown away. Let me cover my bases first and just say this is an alleged leak. But I have multiple sources telling me that the beta program is being spun down, and this just looks too legitimate to fake here. There's a Reddit post, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out all these screenshots. From what I can tell, the person who's leaking this, they wanted to bring this to the public's eye before it gets released, these Datacrons, with the hope of either one, public reception is going to be bad and CG will do something to fix it, make it better, or two, maybe the reception is going to be so bad they just don't do it whatsoever. And that's what I'm hoping for. But we all know how this works. So this is from SWGOH Bot Guild. Holy cow. I don't know what they were thinking. We asked for content, Intergale Sandbox mode, the gear changes, a new raid, a territory battle, and this is what they're doing. They just keep making progression, and they still have not yet to do their stupid gear change that they've been rolling out for non-existent rollout at this point. Let's take a look at some of these screenshots here. I think this is the one I want to get here. There is a ton of leaks. This is a massive leak that we have right here. And it's, as I said, it's kind of like data discs and mods bred together where there's going to be crazy amounts of stat boost as well as special abilities for certain factions. And the problem is you don't get to keep them. They take away your resources and they reset you every couple months, as we're going to see here. So why don't we go ahead and just start off with, there was a whole entire slide. Like this is, shit. This looks pretty darn legitimate right here. So what I want to start off with is this right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. Boy, here we go. Datacrons are, they call it seasonal power. Seasonal. You gotta be kidding me. You're out of your mind, CG. I will admit, although I'm heated right now, I hope this doesn't come where they make serious changes. There's a small upside to this that we will talk about. Datacrons are a temporary power that allow us to create new powerful bonuses and abilities that help to change and shift the meta of the game in a fun and unique ways. Datacrons are based on sets that will rotate in and out of the game at a set rate. Datacron sets are currently planned to release one at a time. So each month there's gonna be like a new season of Datacrons being released. Each month, roughly, a new set will release and drop or be rewarded somewhere in the game, TBD, after their first month in which they could be obtained. A Datacron set will continue to live for roughly 2 months while other new sets are released. This means that after the first couple months of spin up, there will be 3 sets active concurrently. But here's the thing that you're just out of your dang mind. At least with mods, when you roll your your speed 5 times, you get Relic 9, you get Gear 13, you know that you're gonna keep it. They're not gonna reset it over and over and over again, keeping you chasing the carrot perpetually. At the end of 3 months, at a 3-month time frame, a set will expire and be automatically dismantled, and players will be granted some amount of materials from this. What are you smoking over there in California, CG? Like, who thought, no, we don't need to release content. We need another form of progression that they never end. Like, again, I give the example, imagine you do your mods, they release certain mods in a month, you get some good rolls, you put a lot of slice materials in, and then they take it away from them, they give you some small part back. And the funniest part is, from what I can tell from this screenshot here, you can perpetually re-roll stats. So if you don't like something, you can scrap away your relic materials. And it looks like there's some new ability materials coming in. What the hell? This is what they thought was. I can totally understand why someone wanted to come out and whistleblow this, because this is just not what the game needs right now. Let's take a look at this right here. What is Datacron? Major change to PvP power by introducing a new system of Datacrons. Apparently, this is supposed to supercharge your roster throughout the entire game. But from what I can understand here, there's going to be a big problem. Let's say your guild wants resistance bonuses for territories, but you want Night Sister bonuses for Grand Arena. Either one, you better hope you roll and you farm the right Datacrons your guild wants, or you could be screwed. Or let's say you're doing that switch from what you want to what the guild wants. You got to re-roll everything, and who knows how much they're going to refund you back. And you don't even know if you're going to get the stuff that you need. Powerful boost in skills attached to an entire squad. As you see from the screenshot over here, this is an example of a resistance one. There's another example that was shown on Reddit with Mandalorians, for example. Let's keep reading this here. New set of Datacrons each month that lasts for 3 months. Who thought this was a good idea? Can acquire many with randomly rolled stats. This is the worst gambling monetization predatory scheme I've seen in a mobile game, and can be upgraded with new materials, seasonal power, limited time squad boost, intent and goals. To make money, stop BSing us. Lay the groundwork for seasonal content, create new skills, buffs, and stats for characters, factions, teams that help shift the meta temporarily. This is an upside, but don't go about it in this way. I have a lot of thoughts. Let's just keep reading here. Lift squads that are considered outside the meta and make them relevant for GAC and territory wars, or capitalize on what's already so dang good. And if you don't get the right stuff, well, screw you. Keep on rolling, and we'll give you a small portion of that back at the end of 3 months. You know, maybe not everything, but we're going to give you some slight portion back. Create powerful skills and team synergies that would not be possible if we did not make them temporary. Create new puzzles for players to solve with each set of releases. Gosh, these people, man. I feel bad for the people that like, there's some legitimate talent at Siege, and they're stuck doing this. All right, let's take a look at the next thing right here. So here's an example scheduling that they have here. Example schedule. They released a set 1 in January. Can be acquired throughout the game. We don't know where. February 1st, they released the second new set of the season. Can be acquired throughout the game. Set 1 can no longer be acquired. So you better hope you get what you need in that set 1, or else you're going to be screwed because you can't get it in month 2. The players can continue upgrading them and re-rolling them. Perpetual re-rolling. March 1st, set 3 releases can be acquired throughout the game. Set 2 can no longer be acquired, but players can continue upgrading and re-rolling them. And here we go. On April 1st, set 1 expires. It gets dismantled automatically out of your roster. Again, imagine you worked hard for that Relic 9. You got some good secondary speeds. It's just gone. Can be acquired. Then they release set 4. Can be acquired throughout the game. Set 3 can no longer be acquired, but players can continue upgrading them. And then I assume by May 1st, set 2 would be dismantled and deleted out of your roster. And then in June, set 3 would be automatically deleted from your roster. Who thought this was a genius idea? And here's, I guess, a little infographic right here on what the potential scheduling could look like here. And we got some, I always got a caveat, you know, leaks are what it is, but this doesn't seem like a fake leak. One, it looks way too legitimate, way too much information. And look, even have the 32 members, which sounds just about right about my rough estimate of what the beta program looks like. I guess this looks like Slack. Potentially. Let's keep reading. During the upcoming test, you'll be able to buy these from the store and upgrade and apply these to the squads, factions, and characters you think they will be beneficial for. We do not want to focus on acquisition or how they will be dropped in the game, as these details are only placeholders in the test build. We have added the first 2 Datacron sets in the playtest to show how bonuses and abilities can differ from set to set. Let's take a look. I think we were going to start getting to some of these. Oh, we have another one here. Here we go. Please feel free to ask any questions. Setting aside acquisition. So here's some questions. Does the temporary power Datacrons feel like it's worth it? Like, here's my thing. Who wants to wheel on something that's going to get deleted out of their roster? Why would you want to spend money if it's going to be gone in a couple of weeks? Like, think about it. This almost sounds like leasing a car where you pay the dealership, they make the money off you, you got to maintain the vehicle, but at the end of a term, they take it all back and you got nothing at the end of it. It sounds like they're leasing a mobile game at this point with this type of power here. Again, you guys could read all this. I'm just ticked off. This person's going through definitely a lot of scrutiny, but I'm sure CG is going to try to sniff him out. This is definitely something I'm glad is brought out, because this is, I have a feeling this is what the road ahead was supposed to be about. Here's the discussion questions right there that we kind of started looking at. Let's take a look at this right here. So this is one of the example situations you can have. So there's 9 levels to this. And as you can see, it looks like they're trying to unlock the original mods. If you guys weren't playing in 2016 when mods first came out, the stats were insane. Crazy speed, crazy. They actually had to dial it back because how broken it made the game. So it seems like they're trying to bring those back. As you see with certain levels, it looks like every 3 levels, something big happens, a new ability happens. But between then, so for example, I'm guessing 2, like 1, 2, I'm not in the big program, so I don't know. But as you can see, like 7, 8, you get stat boost. And then by the 3rd roll, some big ability happens. So like level 4, 125% health steal, 13% extra critical damage. And then when they reach level 6, effects for resistance characters. Might be hard to see. Whenever resistance allies start their turn with fewer than 2 buffs, all other allies gain 15% turn. And you can re-roll it. Maybe you'll get a different upgrade. As we see over here, it looks like there's a possibility of getting Jedi Master Kenobi bonuses. And here's the funniest thing too. You're gonna upgrade these Datacrons and you don't automatically get them. For example, to activate this on squads, you need to be at least a Relic 9 at or above. Holy cow, at or above Relic 9. This might be a little hint that we're getting Relic 10 at some point. Oh, you guys are out of your minds. Oh God. Level 7, for example, you can get 41% tenacity. Another one is at 187% health steal. And then we have some resistance trooper effects at level 9 here. Whenever another ally's defeated, resistance trooper takes a bonus turn and their cooldowns are reset. And you can re-roll it to maybe get Rey or Finn. But just imagine this. For example, Rey gives lifeblood at the very beginning, right? It's only 1 buff. And as allies are taking turns, they're getting tons of Terminator. Again, this is supposed to be powered throughout the game. So if someone has the resistance bonuses and territories are granted and you just couldn't find them, you couldn't roll the right stat, sorry, out of luck, keep on rolling. But don't worry, we'll give you, we're gonna delete it from your roster. Maybe give you 10% of it back. Let's keep going. So I guess this is what it looks like from a blank standpoint. Yeah, see, here we go. You got stat bonuses, alignment effects, stat bonuses, faction effect, stat bonus, and as we saw a moment ago, you got an effect for a particular character. It seems like they're all right. Let's go to the next screenshot here, and here we go. This is a level 9 upgrade. And it looks like these are Mandalorian bonus. Now this is definitely a little bit of a uglier screenshot here. But as you see, you got effects for Mandalorian characters, level 6. I can't quite read attack. The scanners are trying to dial in, focus, enhance. I can't read it. I see something about recovering health. At the end of each turn, Mandalorian allies recover health and protection equal to some sort of double-digit % of the amount of something recovered that turn. This recovery can't... I can't read the whole thing, but you kind of get the gist of it. And let's say, for example, your guild doesn't want Mandalorians. They want to get Night Sister bonuses or Sith Eternal activated at Relic 9 or above. I believe there was a screenshot somewhere here that showed, like, for example, the first level of upgrades need to be at Relic 1. So it seems like to even benefit from these powers, you need to at least have Relic 1 to benefit from the earlier tiers. Let's see what the next screenshot is here. So that's pretty much all the screenshots we have here. Holy cow. What a... and allegedly, I gotta cover my bases here, but this is, out of all the leaks possible, this is, here we go. This is as leaky as they get. Yeah, here we go. Level 1, to even benefit from whatever stat boost they're gonna apply to your roster, you need to have Relic 1. And again, my biggest problem is, 1, we've been asking for other stuff. They always give us every excuse under the sun. Why we haven't got the next gear updates. We're like 6 months into it, and we're they just speak Tuscanese anytime you ask them what the hell's going on over there. But my biggest problem with all this is the fact that they have the audacity to make you milk resources into this, and they are going to delete them out of your roster and make you keep farming them. It's almost as if, let's say, month 1 they release speed sets, you got some good mods after farming, slicing, and at least of mods, you only get sliced so far. It seems like here you can just keep re-rolling to get something, and then they take it out of your roster and make you keep going. over and over again, following the carrot forever. We already know there's a degree of that in the game, but at least when you're at Relic 9, you know it's there in your roster. They're not going to take it away until the game disappears on you and it's deleted for good. But the fact that now they're trying to find a way to push the mobile gaming genre, to keep giving mobile games a bad name with a predatory monetization scheme that we see here. Leasing a mobile game. That's what it is nowadays. I've never seen something so disgusting in my life when it comes to this game. On the upside, let's think of some upsides here. Upside number one is I feel that this might be helpful for smaller rosters to maybe catch up. Especially with mods. This is mods 2.0, breeding data sets or data disks and mods together. With mods, that's one of the biggest grinds as a new player. That's already a slot machine game as it is, and it takes a long time, a lot of luck to build up a good mod inventory. This seems to be a way to give more opportunities for people to build their roster and maybe farm specific sets that might be beneficial to your roster. Like for example, I can imagine my free-to-play account. It's Empire and First Order focused. Getting a Datacron, if I'm lucky enough and I was getting the right roles, getting something for First Order Empire, that would greatly benefit my roster in Grand Arena and Territory. So again, I can see there could be an upside to this, but the fact that it's temporary, you're spending resources, relic materials as we're seeing, and whatever these new resources are, and most likely they're gonna wanna sell you packs, and the fact that they could just delete it out of your roster, make you start over again, is crazy. I don't know. You guys let me know. Big shout out to SWGOH Bot Guild for putting this out there. From what I can tell from multiple sources, CG is ticked off right now. There is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, it seems like. So normally we take leaks with a very small grain of salt, but this looks pretty darn legitimate. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna pass the ball over to you. This is a big bombshell. I can tell you, I can understand why they want to put it out there. This could determine if people keep playing this game. CG, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I'm hoping at the moment, either one, they're mad that the leak got out and they're not gonna post it. They're not gonna release it into the game. Or two, they make some serious changes to this. I suspect this is probably trying to be rolled out in June, maybe around the time of the next 5v5 Grand Arena. But as you can see, I feel like there's more problems than good. The fact that it applies to your roster and the game entirely, and then you gotta hope you align with the guild with what they want, and you do what you want in Grand Arena, and then if not, you gotta keep re-rolling, changing, and locking in, and just keep spending resources, and they take it away from you. I don't like it. Maybe you guys do. Maybe I'm just being an angry Triple B gamer, but I hope this doesn't become a thing, and this is a bad precedent for mobile games, I think. Leasing mobile games. Temporary power, we'll take it back and take your resources. Sorry, chum, keep on wailing. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And until we meet again, always remember, goodness gracious, at least it's great to be in the Empire today.